For today's insight, my name's Keith Blakemore-Noble from Team Innovate, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Becca Innes, who holds our charity seat. Hey, Becca, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad.
Brilliant. In like 30 seconds, just tell us who is Becca?
So, most people here will know me as a charity fundraiser, but that's not all I do. I run my own business as well. I do a lot of things to support small businesses. Obviously, I do a lot of charity work. I'm a little bit obsessed with my dog. If you know me, you've seen Luna. Everyone loves her. And yeah, I guess the only other thing at the moment in my life is I recently became an auntie, and turns out I don't hate all babies.
That's always a bonus, particularly when you become an auntie. Should we call you Auntie Becca, or should we just call you Becca from now
I think just Becca will do.
on? So, Becca, you mentioned charity, and you occupy our charity seat at Team Innovate. Your charity has come together for Calm. Now, first of all, tell us a little bit about Calm. What is Calm? What do they do? Who do they help?
So, Calm is a mental health charity. And when I first started fundraising, they were actually a charity that predominantly helped men. But that's changed. They have now grown big enough that they can offer support to everyone. And one of the main reasons that I picked them over other charities, such as Mind, etc., is because they don't just offer help to the person struggling with their mental health. They offer help to the families of those people, and they offer help to the families of those that have lost loved ones to suicide. So for me, it just fitted what I wanted a little bit more.
Got it. So, what does Calm mean? What does it stand for? Because I know it's an acronym.
It is Campaign Against Living Miserably.
Cool. And so they specialize in helping people with mental health, and also, as you say, helping families of or other people who are supporting people with mental health. What kind of support do they offer? How can they help?
So they do a lot of things to raise awareness, which is really important. They've got a helpline that anyone can use. They now have like a chat as well. So if you don't feel comfortable talking to someone on the phone, you can message them instead, which a lot of people find a lot easier when they're struggling.
Got it. Yes, that chat method will certainly help a lot of people. I know it can be really difficult when you're struggling. It's hard enough to speak to somebody, let alone have to actually speak. So if you can do it by text, brilliant. How long have Calm been going?
Quite a long time. I can't remember what year exactly they started. I know they started in Manchester, but they were for a long time they were just supporting men, and it was actually after I started fundraising in 2021 that they opened it up. So it's fairly recently that they've changed to support everyone.
Gotcha. So they're a charity. They have been around for a while. They're
Yeah.
well established, and as they've grown, they've evolved and expanded their services to everyone rather than focusing purely on men.
Yeah.
Nice. Now you are come together for Calm. What's it all about? What do you do?
So the original idea was that several people that I know that owned businesses wanted to do something. The idea was originally mine. I wanted to do something to mark the anniversary of my cousin's passing. And because we were all in business and we were all getting together to work it, Chelsea came up with Come Together for Cam. And it just, in my head, it fitted because that's what it was. It was from people from all over coming together for this one reason, to raise money and awareness about mental health.
Got it. So was it always planned to be an ongoing thing, or was it like a one-off? Or
To be honest, my original plan was I'll see what happens. I'll do something. Someone will probably chuck me a pity fiver. That'll be it. I'll have tried and it won't go any further. But what happened instead was that first month of fundraising just suddenly went crazy.
nice. Isn't it nice when you find something that captures so many people's hearts and imaginations, and they just want to get involved?
It was, and it was quite overwhelming for me because
Mhm.
it went completely differently to what I thought. And suddenly within the space of a month, I'd raised 6 grand and it was like, how did I get here? But then when people were saying how much of a difference it had made to them, people being honest about their mental health, those that came on the live stream had that platform to talk about theirs. And when you heard the impact of that, it kind of became hard for me to say, I'm not doing this again. And I have said that before, but I think now I know that it's always going to be kind of part of me. And I'll never fully give it up.
Nice. Yeah, I remember that month. It was a very intense month. I must have taken a lot out of you to do that, but good on you for doing it, and good on you for continuing and growing Come Together for Calm. One of our research L's, the fantastic Craig, has just said that Calm was founded in March 2006, so they've been around for a while. You've been fundraising since
2021.
2021. Nice, beautiful. So what are some of the other things that you've done? Because I know you've done that month, and then you just went crazy with silly stuff. What are some of the things that you've done to help raise
Yeah,
money?
so in 2021 we did an event every day in July. In 2022 I decided, do you know what, one event a day wasn't enough. Let's do two events a day. And that was too much. I finished the month judging a talent show from a hospital bed. But we still did it. We raised a lot of money. But at that point, I had to consider actually doing things that way was not the best for me. So last year, I climbed a mountain, which for those of you that don't know me, I suffer quite badly with Crohn's disease and I use crutches to walk. So why I thought, let's climb a mountain, it wasn't random. The Biffy Clyro song Mountains was what was played at my cousin's funeral. So a mountain was always going to be part of the plan. I did get up there. It was harder than I thought. In my head, my mountains had a nice little path, and instead it was the worst staircase I've ever climbed. And yeah, and then this year, most of my efforts are focused on the gala with a few little things happening in between.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to round us up with here, the gala, because that is a major focus for your fundraising. That is going to help raise a lot of much needed funds for Calm. Tell us a little bit about what's the gala about? What can people expect, and how can people get involved?
So it's taking place in November in Coventry. And we've got a lot planned for the evening. So we have entertainment. We've got a celebrity DJ to round off the night because I believe that I didn't want it to be an event that was everyone left feeling down. So we've got, a little bit of a party at the end of it. We've got some amazing auction prizes, whether that be from, football clubs. We've got props from TV shows like The Cane from House, which was the most exciting thing for me. Um, and yeah, so we've got the silent auction, we've got people coming to speak. We've hopefully got someone from Calm coming to do a presentation at the event as well. Um, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a mix of the serious stuff, but also I want everyone to leave, with a smile on their face, feeling like they've made a difference.
Love it, love it. So people can buy tickets for this. Where can people find out more and buy tickets?
So you can buy tickets on my website and it's also on Eventbrite, and all the information about the gala and what you get included with your ticket, such as your meal and such like, all of that is on those sites.
Brilliant. And there's another way which companies and businesses can get involved as well. I believe you're offering sponsorship packages.
We are. We're running out of tables. Sarah, that's in the room, she sponsored a table for us. And one of the great things about the sponsorships is that I don't expect you to be there. So you can still sponsor the gala, you can still support it, even if you can't physically be there on the night, which, I know for a lot of people it's quite far away. Um, so it's not always practical and people have other things on. So if they want to support it, there is a way to do that. And the silent auctions on the night will also be open to everyone. So we're not keeping it just to the people in the room. We will have, the opportunity for anyone that wants to bid on those prizes.
I love that. So there are three ways that we can all help and get involved. One is obviously buy a ticket and come along to the gala. One is get involved with the silent auction or offering items to be auctioned. Or the third one is sponsorship, which raises money for Calm and also gets more publicity for you and your business. So if anyone wants to find out more, what's the best way to get in touch, Beck, and find out more?
So you can either pop me a message on social media. Facebook is probably the best for me, or you can ping me an email at rebecca@cometogetherforcalm.co.uk. Those are the two ways that I will see. If you try and phone me, I might not answer. I'm not big on the phone.
Indeed. So that's Becca at cometogetherforcalm.co.uk.
It's actually Rebecca. It's my Sunday
Rebecca.
name. Yeah.
Rebecca at cometogetherforcalm.co.uk. Becca, thank you so much for taking time out to share with us a little bit about Come Together for Calm and how we can help you to help those in need. Thank you, Becca.
Thank you.